This is Mwangaza Prime News with Daisy Paul.
Indeed, a very good evening to you on this 4th day of September. I trust you're doing fine from wherever you're watching us from. My name is Daisy Paul and Naomi Matthew for Sign Language Interpretation, and we welcome you to this bulletin tonight. Now, President William Ruto has announced that the government will hire universal health coverage workers currently on contract terms on permanent and pensionable terms. The President urged counties to support the initiative so that the more than 7,500 workers can begin earning enhanced pay under the new terms this month. He explained that the move will strengthen healthcare delivery, noting that medical workers are vital to the success of the universal health coverage.
Nachukua pia nafasi hii kutangaza ya kwamba tumekuwa na wafanyikazi wa afya wa sekta yetu ya afya, wale ambao walitusaidia wakati wa COVID, wale wa UHC, wafanyikazi zaidi ya 7,500. Hawa wafanyikazi wamehangaika kiasi, lakini mimi nimetangaza ya kwamba sasa hawa wafanyikazi tunataka kuwatoa katika utendakazi wa kandarasi, tuwafanye permanent and pensionable. Tayari serikali mimi naongoza tumetoa pesa ya kuwaajiri hawa wafanyikazi. Mimi nataka niulize counties, ndugu zangu county governments, hawa wafanyikazi kuanzia mwezi huu wa 9 tutawalipa pesa zaidi katika ile taratibu tumepatiwa na SRC, ili tuwatoe pale kwa malipo madogo, tuwaongeze pesa zao na tuwaweke katika mpango wa permanent and pensionable, because we have the resources to do it. When the history of universal health is going to be written, the heroes of universal health, the men and women who have made it possible for us to register citizens in SHA, the people who have participated by going to every home and every village in the morning, in the evening, are the CHPs. And I know, tunaelewana jameni? And I know that sometimes there are challenges, but there are counties like Mombasa who are paying CHPs, but there are other counties who are not paying CHPs. What a shame, you know? And I have instructed the Ministry of Health to make sure that as we pay all the other workers, the CHPs must have their money. Before next week, my friend PS, and tell your CS and your colleague, before next week Friday, all the monies that are for these CHPs, they must be paid, so that they can get on with doing the best thing they are doing for our country.
Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has warned young people who are being used to disrupt political meetings, as well as being used by politicians to cause chaos in various meetings, saying that they will face the full wrath of the law. Murkomen said this when he visited Bungoma County to lead a security forum debate, where he said that he has ordered the Department of Security in the country to deal with such groups that endanger the lives of Kenyans as they emerge as criminal groups.
Is the presence of goons that are causing havoc and violence in this county. Funerals are impossible to attend. People are not having peaceful environment to bury their loved ones. Political events are always violent, and people are living in fear. Again, that multi-agency team shall do a massive crackdown on leaders of goons, regardless of their political affiliations, and all of them shall be arrested and taken to court. We will get rid of Bungoma of all these goons that have operated and abetted for many years These goons are not just confined to constituencies, a few constituencies. It includes also, as I said, border areas of this county, and that really endangers the security of the nation. As you must have seen me yesterday address this issue in Busia, this part of Western region has, in the last few years, had politically organized goons. But this is a new dawn. We must deal with them. We must deal with them impartially. And I invite all political leaders, aspiring candidates especially, to come to politics with clean hands, join together with those who have been elected. I want to request also our elected leaders. We have had a meeting and they are also very concerned about these issues. And I want to invite them to participate in supporting the National Police Service in getting rid of political goons in Bungoma. We want to see that anyone can operate in this country freely, and discussing worse challenges of robbery with violence, and so forth. And even these marking issues, as I've told you, part of it is perpetrated by so-called street children, organizing themselves in small groups with knives sometimes and attacking and suspecting citizens. I want to confirm to you that operation is ongoing, and it will continue. It is a continuous issue. And part of the conversation we are having, and we will have also here, is that nothing should wait for a directive policy of national, cabinet secretary or any other person. That is a daily responsibility of the OCS in the police station. That's what I was telling the OCSs today.
Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru has promised a peaceful transition when her second term ends, but warned residents that the gains made under her leadership could be eroded if voters make reckless political choices in the 2027 elections. And speaking during a county prayer breakfast at the headquarters in Kutus, Waiguru placed her legacy at the heart of the succession debate, vowing to leave Kirinyaga in its best possible standing while urging voters to safeguard the county progress.
And I pray that we'll finish with the same energy. You know, when we watch marathoners running, they look like they are just jogging, isn't it? But when they're approaching the finishing line, what happens? They increase their speed. Why do they do that? To ensure that you win and finish strong. I pray that we'll finish strong, because I pray God gives us up to 2027 August. I think we estimated that to be on 25th. We'll be handing over this county around the 25th. Isn't that what we said, CS? About 25th. So assuming elections is on 9th, results are announced on 10th, we have to hand over in 14 days. So we actually have a date. I said on that day, right? And I have this conversation with my CECs, that we will hand over Kirinyaga in the best possible standard and form to the new governor. I pray that in 2027, the determinant for who we are electing in Kirinyaga will be work 70 to 80%. Ati watu wa Kirinyaga wataangalia before and after. And I intend to put billboards, by the way, in every place. In Kerogoya, I will put a billboard to show this is how it was before I came. This is how it looks now. So that when you are electing, you look at the person who is coming to campaign behind that billboard and ask yourself whether this person can now move us from here to another picture I saw one of the Waishimuas posting of Kirinyaga. I wish Kirinyaga would look like that. If that Sagana roundabout would look the way I saw, and those buildings like the capital city of Nairobi, it is doable, but it depends on the leaders. So today we give thanks, because thus far the Lord has brought us. But we encourage all of us to let our light shine.
Matthew Mwangi Gitonga and Grace Wangoi Dingori were today arraigned before the Makadara law courts to face charges of cyber harassment contrary to Section 27 of the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Act number 5 of 2018. The accused persons on August 28, 2025, without lawful excuse, posted a YouTube video containing content alleged to be indecent and grossly offensive against Jesus Winner Ministry.
ambayo ilikuwa indecent na offensive na iliathiri Jesus Winner Ministry Church. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Matthew Mwangi? Si kweli. Grace Wangoi? Si kweli. Elvin Kuria?
And traders of Uhuru Market today were protesting what they termed as grabbing of a stall they have been waiting for the government to build after it got burned into ashes early 2012. They claimed the national government, including the county government, have not been informing them on whatever plans they have on the same, but only last night they came and started fencing the premises without telling them a thing. On the other hand, the area DCC Deputy County Commissioner Makadara Sub-County, Mr. Philip Koima, defended the project, saying it is a government project which was awarded 315 million for 177 stalls first phase, which has been met by resistance from the traders.
Kuja hapa tukaambiwa kuna ujenzi unatakikana kujengwa wapi? Mahali hapa. Lakini sisi traders tukasema kama kuna kitu inajengwa, lakini tunataka ile public participation take place. Sisi tuitwe pale sisi sote, tuelezewe, na sasa kila kitu ikikuja tuwe tunajua. Na wakasema hiyo ni kitu imeshaongelelewa, imemalizwa. Wenye kuongea hatujui. Sasa tukawaambia waziwazi yetu ni kwamba, kama vile mama ameelezea ya kwamba waziwazi yetu, mara ya kwanza tuliambiwa hata ninio market ule amesimamia traders kwa soko zote alikuja pale wakati mwingine before, wakati walikuwa analeta container. Sasa akatuelezea ya kwamba tunataka kuleta container, watu wa Jua Kali waingie ndio tupate nafasi tujenge barabara ya kuingia hapa ndani, kwa sababu hapa hakuna nafasi mzuri ya barabara. Na hiyo barabara bado ndio itatumika kujenga mbloko E yenye ilichomeka. So sasa wakati containers zilikuja, hakuna hata mtu mmoja wa Jua Kali, na ndio sababu unasikia wamenalalamika. Walikuwa wameambiwa watawekwa mahali pale, wale wengine watakosa, watajua mahali watawaweka. Barabara ilikuwa ivimwe, na wale wamekuwa affected wapewe hizo containers, hawakupewa. Saa hii tunaambiwa walisema ya kwamba wamepewa 2 phases. Walisema wanataka kujenga phase 1 na phase 2. Phase 2 wakasema ni pale Jua Kali. Phase 1 ni hii bloko ambao iliathirika, ambao ni bloko hii. Sasa wakasema watakuja waanze hii phase ya kwanza. Alafu baadaye waone vile Jua Kali watajenga. Wakatuambia wakijenga hii nyumba ndio wataweza kuchukua baadhi ya watu wa Jua Kali waiweke hapa, pamoja na wale wake hapa mondani wote waweke hapa, hiyo ngorofa ijae. Lakini tukiangalia vizuri inakaa ni kama kuna kitu imefichwa. So contrary to the fears or the rumor which is going around that the market is actually being privatized, this is confirmed fully that this is a city county government of Nairobi project. It is known, it has been pursued, and it is being actually followed up by the leadership of Nairobi, including the governor, His Excellency the Governor, and the local leaders, the MCAs. So I want to 100% confirm
This is not a private project. This is a government project. It's a project of the county government of Nairobi.
And with that report, we're now taking a short commercial breather, but don't go far. We're coming back with more in the second segment of this bulletin.
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako. Neno la uzima. Ni wakati wa kulishwa kiroho na kupata mafunzo ya kipekee kuhusiana na mambo yaliyotata.
Hakuna shida kuitwa, tumeitwa, na kuokoka tumeokoka. Na sisi ni watakatifu. Na lugha tunaongea. Na sisi ni watakatifu. Lakini katikati yako kunaweza kuwa kuna miuku inaongea. Either you are pastor, either you are bishop, either you are reverend, either you are apostle. Usipoelewa hii miuku itakumaliza.
Ungana na Pastor Edward Mwai pamoja na watumishi wengine wa kanisa la Jesus Winner Ministry. Ni kwenye ibada ya neno la uzima, upate mahubiri na maombi yanayokupa mwangaza maishani. Ni kila siku ya Ijumaa kuanzia saa 3 asubuhi kwenye runinga ya Mwangaza, Kiheo TV na Mwangaza wa Neno FM. Neno la uzima na Pastor Edward Mwai. Zaburi 119 mstari wa 105. Neno lake ni taa ya miguu yangu na mwanga wa njia yangu. Amen.
Kemuma Engineering Systems tumetambulika kwa uuzaji wa vyombo na vifaa vya usalama kama vile CCTV, intruder alarm systems, electrical fencing, razor wire, intercom systems, access control systems, automatic gates, general electricals, fire and smoke alarm system na fire extinguishers, solar panels, batteries, inverters na charger controllers. Tutembelee leo. Duka zetu ziko Nairobi, junction ya Kamae Road na Gaberon Road. Duka la pili, Nyandarua House, orofa la pili, room 204, Pwani Guest House na Mark Plaza Kasarani, opposite Kasarani Police Station. Tupigie simu 0793 949494 au 0793 494949 au 0758 121212. Kemuma Engineering Systems, we mind your security.
Wiki jana ndani ya Life Garage.
Mimi strength yangu
Yeah.
Kwa sababu unanisahau ni kama sinanga strength is to make, unaona huyu kazi yake ni make sure watu wame travel ticket nini. Mimi ukinipatia hiyo watu wataenda Qatar.
But after the pressure, I think when I saw people later lying down
and
crying for God in all the sessions, all of them.
Yes.
It brought me to tears, because I was like, that pressure of running, you don't have this, you don't have that, all of it, you just look and you're like, this is what I don't mind running for. Because God is glorified, God is exalted.
Event, ukiona event, watu wanafikiria event ilifanyika, lakini kuna gharama kubwa. Alafu unaona watu kwa social media wanapiga msanii ati wamelipisha.
Because I'll tell you for free, TikTok carries Gen Zs.
Yes.
More than any other generation. Instagram, millennials, Gen Zs.
Yes.
Facebook carries the people with money.
Ya msitu ya Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden.
Yes.
Very easy.
Ngoja, hata nisome swali tena. Eden.
The fruit was not specified.
By the way.
The fruit is not mentioned.
Ungana na Mihona Kenyanist, kijana mtanakoti, kila siku ya Ijumaa kuanzia saa 8 mchana hadi 11 jioni, na marudio ni kila Jumamosi saa 3:30 usiku. Life Garage, where Jesus is made.
Beauty is skin deep. Are you looking for a place to acquire the skills to render professional beauty services? Welcome to Jewel Professional College, the School of Cosmetology. Jewel Professional College, we offer hairdressing, massage therapy, a beauty speciality for occasions. Come and get the best training in areas of beauty, makeup, artistry, special, nail extensions, manicure and pedicure, hairdressing, dreadlocks, grafting and retouch, facial treatment, massage therapy and many more. We have experienced tutors who give high-quality lectures to take you through professional beauty and grooming training experience. Join Jewel Professional College to realize your dreams of becoming that beauty expert. Visit us at Jewel Complex, 6th floor, or call us on 0701 300 071. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Ukiwa na biashara yako ambayo ungependa imfikie mteja wako vyema na kwa njia sabamba, zungumza nasi kupitia 0758487904, 0758487904. Mwangaza TV ni tumaini la biashara yako. Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Welcome back. Now, Narok leaders have spoken out strongly against the recent tribal clashes at Mwisho Walami along the Narok-Nakuru border, where one person was killed and several homes were torched, sending shockwaves through the community. In a show of unity, the leaders distanced themselves from allegations of incitement and pledged to steer campaigns away from ethnic divisions. As the November polls approach, the leaders urged the residents to reject incitement and embrace Narok's multicultural strength, promising that their campaigns would be peaceful, inclusive and people-centered.
We have made a declaration today that we are not turning back. We are meeting them head on, and we must capture this seat, come may what. So we are determined, and we are making sure that we are traversing the whole of Narok town ward to look for our votes. So we are asking that we are in support of the government of Patrick Keturet Orentutu. Na hiyo hatubaduki, na sisi hatuna ukabila. Wamasai ni marafiki zetu, Wamasai ni madugu zetu ambao walitukaribisha tufukuje hapa na tuongee na tukae pamoja na wao. Kwa hivyo hakuna uhasama kati ya Wakikuyu na Wamasai.
Community ni mmoja, mtu ni mmoja, na sisi wote town ni kitu kimoja. Hakuna wakati tutagawanyishwa. Yule ambaye anasema yeye ndio mkabila namba 1, na saa hii tunaenda kumweka kwa ile dustbin ambayo ni chafu kuliko zote.
Tunataka mtu atatuunganisha pamoja, na tutaki ukabila. Sisi tumesaliwa hapa na tujawahi kiona kitu mbaya, na serikali iendelee kufanya kazi ya kulinda wananchi na community wakae pamoja.
Tumeishi bila furugu, na mwenye anashindwa akisema Wakikuyu ni mashitani, nataka kujua ndio shitani, sababu hatujaye kupambana na Kikuyu kama si watu wengine kukuja kuombanisha, lakini tunasema Kikuyu lazima tukue kitu moja, na mwenye anakuja kutanganisha sisi hatujui.
The Run for Education at the Great Chepsaita has officially been launched today in Uasin Gishu. The race, which attracts thousands of elite athletes from across the world, is scheduled for 6th December. Ranked at the gold level by World Athletics, the event is expected to draw top runners from around the globe. The winner will walk away with 700,000 Kenyan shillings in prize money, while the fundraiser aims to raise up to 20 million Kenyan shillings to support pupils and students struggling to pay school fees.
What we have today is that we launched the third edition of the Jepsaita cross country, which is a cold label, one of the best cross countries in Africa and of course the world. The payout is huge. We have more than 20 million of prizes, which is, if you compare with other golden label events, there is none which you can match that. The categories that we have also is not much of a difference than last year. This time around for the youth, we have categories starting from age 5 to 7 for both boys and girls, and then we have 8 to 10 the same boys and girls, and then 11 to 13 the same for boys and girls, and then of course 14 to 15 years old. The reason is that we want to build the base for athletics, especially for kids athletics, which is as we all know, this year we had a tough competition with other countries during the relay for the kids in May, and we came number 1 against the top countries like United States, Norway, Britain and others.
I want to urge our community, I want to urge athletes, I want to urge all leaders to be ready for this function on 6th of December. This is the only one kind of the function we will hold this year in Uasin Gishu County, and we believe we are going to make an history of its own. One thing I want to assure you is that it's going to benefit Kenyans at large, and I'm sure the county of Uasin Gishu, we will also benefit out of it.
It is okay.
That report brings us to the end of our 9 p.m. bulletin. Many thanks for staying with us, and thank you to everyone who has made this a success. My name is Daisy Paul, Naomi Matthew for sign language interpretation, and on behalf of the entire team, we're wishing you a good night.